afternoon. Our presentation is on the ethics of space contamination versus exploration.
My name is Shazara Wigwe.
I'm Shannon McInerney.
I'm Lexi Cameron.
I'm Bridget Grande.
Our global space industry, despite having been around for less than a century, beginning in about 1957, has grown very rapidly in the last few decades. Particularly, the global space industry has been projected to grow from $350 billion in 2016 to $1.1 trillion in 2040. And with this increased amount of money being put into the space industry comes an outcome of a greater number of space projects and therefore space exploration.
Other planets can be contaminated by living and non-living things that can harm their environment. This is an example of foreign contamination, which is bringing things from Earth to space, which has the potential to harm other planets if there is life on those planets.
These factors pose the question of if it's ethical or not to risk contaminating other planets in pursuit of human exploration of space. Missing out on the benefits of space exploration and the risk of contaminations are both problems, so our conclusion is that minor contamination is ethical, so we benefit from space exploration. The benefits of space exploration also outweigh the problems that come with it.
So our resolution is to strive to minimize contamination and maximize exploration benefits.
Our first solution is that forward contamination can be minimized. As shown in the Perseverance rover to Mars, thousands of swabs, wipes, and genetic and air samples were used for research. This proves that we have the ability to be able to clean the environments we visit. Additionally, James Clay Maltz talks about in his paper that we can set up rules and regulations for orbital debris. This can help us stop contamination in other planets, but also receive the benefits that come with exploring.
A limitation of our first claim is cleaning resources such as Clorox wipes may pollute the Earth if they pile up in landfills. They can contaminate Earth, and it's not confirmed if we will clean space well enough.
Our second solution is that space exploration allows for more technological improvement. These are some examples of some pieces of technology made for space exploration. These have helped space explorers for a long time. Also, space exploration technology can be helped with medical fields. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, some space exploration technology was used to track disease hotspots. This can help us reduce our diseases, and it can also help us track where to stop disease.
However, there are some limitations to technological improvements. One is that certain technologies may be abused, and an example of this is AI use in autonomous technology. If AI is allowed to control, it may go over, it will go over human control, and it may actually do something that could ruin the entire world. Because if we don't control AI, or we don't have any control, it can end up doing something that can lead to catastrophe. So a possible solution for this is to promote international liability and to control how our technology is used. And this is according to Maltz.
So another possible solution to the problem of missing out on the benefits of space exploration would be to explore space specifically with a focus on how it is economically profitable. One example of how it is economically profitable can be seen in this graph on space sector revenue. In 2015 specifically, satellite-related commercial entities alone produced $246 billion in revenue. This revenue can be reinvested into the space industry, allowing it to be more of a self-sufficient industry that funds itself. Another example of possible profit includes that of mineral riches. In asteroid mining, one particular asteroid named 16 Psyche is supposed to contain 700 quintillion in gold. That is enough for about 93 billion per person on Earth. A focus on asteroid mining can be something new to introduce to developing economies, allowing those developing economies to get the economic diversity that they need to improve. And when economies are improved, the people underneath them will prosper.
These economic profits can have limitations if one individual selfishly prioritizes their own profit. It can increase the wealth gap and poverty for some. However, a possible solution to this is having laws to prevent that.
So overall, both too high a level of contamination and too low of a level of space exploration are problems. Therefore, we argue the solution of trying our best to minimize contamination while simultaneously maximizing space exploration, particularly with a focus on how it is both economically and technologically beneficial to human beings. That is why we argue that it is ethical if a few potential microorganisms get harmed if that slips past, because the benefits of human space exploration are so immense. And while certain limitations may arise, like if too high a level of germs, or technology, or money falls into the wrong hands, there is a potential that that could be mitigated by implementing certain laws, cleaning, and frameworks.
This is our works cited. Thank you.
Thank you.